Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
Well, the celebrities are out. The floor seats are packed because the notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his triumphant return here tonight. There's always a special feel when a UFC main event is about to unfold, but Conor McGregor just takes it to that requisite next level.
J.A., as a fan, I usually sit right next to the octagon, but when Conor fights, I got to be in the first row behind the barrier because the celebrities are out in droves. Conor McGregor has this thing about him that makes everybody want to show up. They flock to Vegas. They come in groups. They want to experience the notorious Conor McGregor. They want to see if he can have one of those special moments, him atop the cage, him knocking out Jose Aldo. If you experience the McGregor experience, you always have a story to tell, and that's why people show up.
He's going to cash the check tonight, right? But he's not here for just money, right? This is about proving himself, trying to improve his mixed martial arts legacy. Won 2 titles, no title defenses. That's a big part of the motivation.
He takes a lot of pride in the preparation to getting to the octagon, and you see it every time Conor McGregor fights.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height, but the same reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Vila Velha, Espírito Santo, Brazil, Erick Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, been through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting. Ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, do you believe it? Another Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take him clean and you cannot take him on one arm.
McGregor gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
Bunches and bunches, let's go.
Bleeding over the left eye now.
Big head kick.
Swing and a miss by Silva. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Silva gets caught with that punch.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
McGregor advances and lands flush with the left hand.
Lands that left hand. He's always looking to land that strike, and he does it again in this big spot.
Pressure and get the takedown now.
Able to check the high kick. Oh, beautiful counter with the jab.
Let's recompose, let's get going now.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Slips to avoid the right.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Nice punch by McGregor. Oh, he moved right into the kick there. A kick to the head lands, and he's shown a susceptibility to that in fights prior. You can't lean into those power shots. Let's see if he can circle out and make the adjustments here. Big head kick.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Take the shot.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, he lands a hook there, DC. That was one of his more significant lands of the fight.
He can land that strike over and over again. Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range. Oh.
Erick Silva to the body. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by McGregor.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, high-level stuff as he counters with that right hand.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Lands the right hand.
You got to check these low leg kicks. Big punch land. Ooh. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Getting it to land exactly where you want it.
And he landed the right hand there. Just misses with the jab. Silva gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Uppercut there blocked by Silva.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to a knee to the body. It could end the night.
Oh! Massive kick to the head.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Deep breath, breathe. Take Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
All right, round two. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, it does not feel good.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on
Accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Silva gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big kick land.
Silva's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
That shot blocked by McGregor. And a nice stiff jab there. Oh, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by McGregor. Slips that left hand. McGregor gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Looked like he clipped him with a left hand counter there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore.
Over the top, this fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And that left hook landed on the button.
Oh, big elbow.
Effective strike there by Conor. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Try to establish that jab. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Punch coming, it's blocked. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Real quick leg
And
kick.
now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Ooh, what a punch.
Silva's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter?
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with you.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything